Did you hear about that girl who licked the ice cream in Walmart, put it back, and now she's facing 20 years in jail?
What?
Yeah, it's a
No.
stupid girl. I saw the video and I wanted to slap her upside the head. I was pissed watching it. I forget the ice cream company, but they're pressing as much charges as possible on this girl. She did it for the gram, and she's
Well, it's like those people who throw the chairs off the balcony.
Oh, that one
for
girl,
the
yeah,
gram in Toronto.
yeah, she's in jail or she got fined or something happened to that girl too. Yeah, but it was like
I think 20 years is a little harsh.
well, no, in the States it's a federal offense for tampering with a federal felony tampering with a consumer product.
Yeah,
so
which makes sense.
That's a federal offense. That's the problem. It's
Yeah,
a
she's with the
national
federals,
federal.
yeah.
It's the
Yikes.
feds. It's a federal offense. It's not a state, bylaw type of thing. I'm like, it's like when you tamper with mail. I'm like, that's a federal offense.
Yeah, that's a federal.
And when you
yeah.
get the feds involved, they don't want to be involved. I'm like, man, you're an idiot, man. Put this guy away for 15 years. He's just wasting my
Well,
time.
girls, why would you do that?
It was there's a guy holding the camera, and she grabs it out of the thing. She's like, ha ha ha, get this, and then she just opens it up, licks the ice cream, puts it back, and the guy's like, oh, that's foul, you're gross, and then she's laughing the whole time doing it. She's a grown adult though. Oh, actually, I'm not sure. It might be 16, right? 16, 17, 18 in that range.
Yeah.
She puts it back, closes the door, and then they walk away. But then it's like it was a
Did
big.
someone grab that ice cream and someone paid for it?
No. The company who had it had to pull all of their ice cream off that flavor of ice cream off the shelf. No one took it down. They didn't know. So someone ate that probably. No one knew.
That's what I'm saying. They don't know. They only saw it once it went up on the gram.
Exactly. So someone bought that and ate the licked ice cream. And at the end of the day, 99.999 nothing happened, right? But she's got herpes, she's got this, what's her mouth? Where's her mouth been? I don't know, probably weird places if she's been doing that shit.
Yeah, what kind of person does that?
Yeah, what type of you know what I'm saying? Right? So anyways, I'm fired up thinking about this guy. I want to punch her. That pissed me off just watching that. Right? And now you know what that starts? A bunch of other assholes who are doing the exact same thing thinking it's funny, right?
Well, I think with that punishment, I don't think anyone's going to be doing that.
That's
Yeah,
kind of similar to
hopefully
those
not.
kids who basically did that movie where they blew up a house and now everyone's just blowing up houses in neighborhoods.
What was that called? Party X or whatever?
Something like that, where
I
they
don't
went
know.
into a rich neighborhood and blew the house up.
I forget what it was. I forget that, yeah.
I never know.
Yeah, there's a movie where the guys go into
Project
Project
X.
X and they
Project
just
X.
blew up the house. And then all of a sudden, now other kids are going into rich neighborhoods blowing up houses.
Yeah, there's that video of that Australian kid that was talking about it. And the reporter was asking him if he was remorseful. And he was like, no, it was the best party ever. It was... It was the way the guy was talking. He shows up there with yellow hair or something and these big sunglasses, and the reporter's like, "Hey, so do you want to what do you want to tell our audience about this party?" And he's like, "I throw the best parties." She was trying to get her
my
an
gosh.
apology out of him,
Yeah.
and he was like, "I throw really good parties."
Oh my
are you sorry?
gosh.
No, it was a great party.
Sorry,
I
for it, it was
feel
an
I
awesome
feel
party.
sorry for our younger generation. They're just
Yeah, it's gone downhill fast. Eh?
just a little.
It's gone really downhill really quickly. Yeah, that's another
I feel like they just they want everything on a
silver platter.
silver platter.
I don't know. I'm starting to notice. I think you have there's a gap. I think the between 25 and 30 right now, they're starting to get the hard reality of what happened, right? I think the younger kids are starting to kind of shift out of that a little bit more.
What do you mean?
I'm starting to notice the millennials. So we look at that are between 25 and 30. They really are coming into a position where you're just a lot of your generation, for instance, is more kind of pissed it all away and kind of had helicopter parents and everything was given to them on a silver platter. And, a lot of that had to do with social media. People were on social media all the time. Everything was just given to them, But nowadays, I think the generation that's coming up afterwards are starting to become more tech savvy, more things. They actually get it a lot more.
I don't know about that.
I don't know, but
I don't agree
either.
with that. I don't
No?
agree. No, I don't agree. I think it's the opposite. I think a lot of the new generation, they want to go on Instagram and try to be Instagram famous so they don't have to work,
Yeah,
right?
they're fucking out to lunch, man. I mean, it's doable. Go on your Instagram, scroll through it. It's a bunch of girls wearing those hats with their
But they're
lips.
making
and they're-
money on these things doing that.
Some of them do. A lot of them don't.
Yeah, but I'm just like if I was young, I would if I was at that age, because I find Instagram very influential,
Yeah.
especially at a young age like that, right? I would want to be Instagram popular, right? And
There's
because
Well,
that's
they
how
see
you
Kendall
make
Jenner,
money.
right? They see Kendall Jenner and it's like, oh, this girl's killing it. It's like everyone's not Kendall
I
Jenner.
don't
She's
find
first to market.
I don't find her pretty.
She's
I think she's got she's just so fake that I
Yeah.
just like she looks pretty, but I just think she's just so fake looking that it's just not real. Like I just don't.
Like it looks like a Photoshop. She technically does get Photoshop. Remember that one time we watched that one interview with her? And I'm like,
Her hair was perfect.
makeup,
Her
her
makeup
makeup
was too
was
perfect.
like, what? Why does her makeup look like she's been painted? Because they literally contoured her face. Like she
Really?
literally came out there like looking
looked like a robot.
She
She's
looked
like-
like a painting, like a robot. And I was just like,
Not hating on it. She's a
No,
brilliant.
like-
No, yeah, of course. No,
like
no,
she
no,
looked
no.
she looked like she was in a photo magazine. I'm just like, that girl does not look real. Like it looks like someone painted her.
Yeah, but
But
if someone were to get a picture of her out of that thing, it'd be all over the Esquire thing. And when you go to the grocery store and you look left, and you'd see a picture of her, and it's like Kendall Jenner's makeup wasn't perfect today, and like they'll just be ripping on her for it.
Which
So
is
like,
not that's not nice.
That's what they do. Like,
She
that's what they do.
she has those ads from like Proactive, from those Proactive ads, and like she has those, and she looks like a normal human in those ones. Like,
Well, have you seen her before? She got
Surgery?
plastic surgery, and then after,
no.
totally different.
completely different.
Yeah.
You won't even notice. You won't even. I didn't even know it was her.
I could see that.
Yeah, but I just think that affects the younger generation,
It does.
right? Because it's like they all want like the big lips. They all want to get.
Things that don't actually exist.
Yeah, like they want to get Botox on their face. Like I know people that are like, when I was growing up at the age of like 24, 26, that were getting Botox. And I'm like, you're 26 years old. Like, why are you getting Botox?
I know 18-year-old girls that are getting injections.
18-year-olds?
Yeah.
That just blows my mind.
That's
Why?
that's where they're investing their money into. I've asked them that question, and they're
I'm
just
just like,
just-
you're 20 years old, and like everybody thinks you're like the most beautiful thing in the world. Like you could be 20 years old, it doesn't matter. You're beautiful. You're 20. Everyone's the best looking in their 20s and 30s, or like 20s and to 25. That's when you're like the best. You look
Depends. Depends. I think I look good now.
Yeah, that's a subjective statement. You just probably pissed off all our female audience. So I apologize for Stevie putting his foot in his mouth. So if you're over the age of 25, you're still beautiful, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you.
I got you, no
Oh
worries.
my God, you're saying I look ugly?
Yeah, exactly. That's what they're all thinking right now, Steve.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Steve Andis here. If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you check out some other clips. Just click this link up top. And if you want to catch the full version of that episode, be sure to click this link down on the bottom. I'm Steve Andis on The Thought Exchange, the podcast where nothing is safe.